In this video, you are going to learn how to create a parent account for PowerSchool for the East Penn School District. PowerSchool is a program that allows you to view your child's information as well as grades. So the first thing you're going to need to do is to go to epsd.powerschool.com. So again, that's epsd.powerschool.com. And once you type that in, this is the page it's going to take you to. And we are going to create our account after we have created an account. This is the same spot you would sign in. There are two different tabs. So the first thing we are going to do is you're going to click on the Create Account tab. At the very bottom, there is a blue tab that says Create Account, and that's what you need to create. If you have more than one child, you can create them all and have them all under the same account. So once you click that, there are some parent account details you're going to fill out at the top. So I typed in test for my first name, last name, use parent, the email that is associated with it, any username that you choose. So I use test parent. You are going to choose a password. However, the password must be at least 8 characters long. And it will tell you if your password is good or not. So that is all the information that you need to put on the top. The next part, and what is very important, is this is where it will allow you to link your children to your account. And if I scroll all the way to the bottom, I can add up to 7 children. So what you're going to need to refer to is the letter that was mailed to you. And it's going to look something like this. It's going to say to the parent's guardian of your child's name, what school they go to, and all of the steps that I'm going through right now. What's very important I want to highlight is this right here. It says access ID and then the password. That is not your ID and password to log in. This is the ID and password you're going to use one time to associate your child with your account. So you can see it says ABC123 is our ID. So first I'll put the student name. His name is Henry Hornet. ABC123. And then if I go back, the password is welcome. You would select the relationship. And then what you can do, if you only have one child, you could go all the way to the bottom and you need to select enter. So once you are finished, if you have all of your children's paperwork and their access ID and passwords, you can do it all in this step. If not, it's not a big deal. Once you're logged in, you can always add a child later. So I have this information completed, did the top accounts. I linked my child with my account. And then when I select enter, it would tell me that my account has been created. Congratulations. So the next thing we need to do, just to double check, is we're going to sign in with that account. So I would go back to the epsd.powerschool.com. This time I will be on the sign in page. My username I created was test parent. My password is what I created. Again, this is not where you type in that access ID and password. That is a one-time use to associate your child with your account. Once I sign in, I can see grades and attendance and information that would be pertinent to your child. And one thing I want to point out is for middle school and high school students, they will be able to see their children's grades at any point, just like you were able to in e-school. Elementary students and parents, you will see their grades when it is time for report cards at the end of each marking period. If you would like to add another child to your account, you can see right here it says Henry, that is my only child right now. If I want to add an additional student while I'm in this step of creating my account and I forgot to on the last page, I would go down to the bottom where it says Account Preferences. And then there's a tab labeled Students. I will see what students and children are associated with my account. And it says to add an account to your parent account, you click on the Add button, which is right here. And if you notice that same exact information that you will need from the previous step, if you forgot to, that is on your piece of paper that was mailed to you or emailed to you, your child's name, that one-time use of access ID and password, and the relationship that you are associated with them. Once you would hit OK, their name would pop up next to them. So if you have multiple children, they would show up kind of across this bar and you would be able to toggle back and forth between the two. If you need any help, we're going to be posting some different screenshots and videos all about PowerSchool. That page is not available yet, but it's just www.eastpennsd.org/PowerSchoolHelp.